You guys knew what this meant for Darren coming home and all of that. Was this something quietly you guys really wanted to get for him?
I know how much it means. Being that I played here, I know how much it means, and him being from here, it's always very important to come back home and get a win. And for him to have this moment right now and to be coaching and leading the way that he's doing, man, I don't think there's a guy in the locker room, player or coach, that wouldn't run through a wall for him. He is a phenomenal leader, and he's ignited life into the team. He's ignited life into the city, and he's an easy coach to get behind. And when you have somebody like that, when something means a lot to him, and he didn't have to talk about it, but he kind of showed it in his hidden ways. He had breakfast sandwiches that he was passing out and saying that was going to change our lives. He had lunch sandwiches that he was passing out, and he was like, "It's going to change our lives." And it was good and all, but I was like, "Man, that's a lot of bread for game time." We gotta be careful, but it just showed his excitement to be here, and very special. And so that was very important for us to come down and get a win, just because where we are in the season, but even more, knowing how much it meant to him.
Taylor hand breakfast sandwiches everywhere.
Now I don't know where they came from. I can't say. Probably one of the bodegas, but it was really good breakfast sandwich.
Like, I don't know if you were on the puck block unit, but even if you weren't, like when Brian got the hand on the ball, like was kind of what's going through your head there?
A field goal block. Man, we had just got to stop, and so I was coming off the field, and I think you don't never know what can happen. End of the game, it's a big kick, and so you kind of going through all the scenarios. You're really not thinking that the kick is going to be blocked or they're going to be missed, because at that point the game's over. You got to think about the scenarios that could be coming up. So we may be getting ready to go in overtime. So you got to try to think, okay, what if we get the ball? What if we don't get the ball? I'm already thinking about, what's next and what type of situation. Are they going to come out in shotgun? They're going to get back to trying to run the ball. So I was kind of thinking about that, and you got to hope for the best and plan for the worst type of situation. And so when from where I was sitting, I saw the ball come out low. I didn't know if he shanked it or if it was a block, but it still looked like it had the trajectory or at least the distance to kind of go in. I couldn't tell from where I was sitting, but he missed it, and so it was game over. It was an amazing play by him. I was able to see it in the locker room. Oh my gosh, just athletic. That was a freak play.